So today, I'm going to talk about the Wave Cave Trail. What is the Wave Cave? So the Wave Cave is this cave in the Superstition Wilderness, and it has this rock formation that looks like a wave. A lot of people go there, take a picture, surfing on it or whatever. So it's a destination hike, very photogenic and pretty easy to get to. I'm going to go through the details, how to get there, what to expect, and just give you information to make this hike easier. Let's get started. So you're going to want to take the Highway 60 at Apache Junction, turn off onto Peralta Road. Now, Peralta Road, pretty much any vehicle could get there unless it's just rained or snowed or something. Good for all vehicles most of the time. So you're going to want to take Peralta Road about 6 miles and look for the Kearney Springs trailhead. You get there, the parking area is not that big, but it's going to get crowded, so go early. I got there just as the sun was coming up. I had to park in the overflow, and 5 or 6 cars probably pulled up while I was getting out of my truck. So go early, it's going to get crowded. So best season to hike, it's the Superstitions, just outside of Phoenix, Arizona. Kind of follows the same weather trends mostly. So way too hot in the summer, full sun exposure, assume no water on the trail. You want to go in the fall, the spring, or even the winter time is actually ideal when it's not as hot. So check the temperatures, watch out for the sun, bring plenty of water. Now my stats when I went, it was 3 miles total. That's out and back, so 1.5 miles each way. A little more than 880 feet of elevation gains going in, then you go down, coming back out. Took me around 2 hours and 15 minutes, including time hanging out in the cave. So short, pretty accessible hike, but don't underestimate it. That 880 feet of elevation gain, most of it is in the last little bit. So a lot of people struggle when they get to that point. This is not a maintained official trail, but you can actually see the cave from the parking lot. That's your destination. Now you start out from the trailhead on Kearney Springs. It's flat, it's wide, really easy to follow, but it's a little bit rocky, nothing to it. I think the video pretty much speaks for itself here. But eventually you are going to have to break off from the Kearney Springs Trail. There's no sign, but somebody has marked everything with white arrows. I'm going to do a public service announcement here. I'm sure that person was very well intentioned. They thought it would help to keep people from getting lost. You're really responsible for your own wayfinding out in the wilderness. If it's a social trail like this, it's not maintained by the Park Service, do your due diligence, get a GPS, be comfortable with basic wayfinding, get yourself in there, get yourself out. Do not spray rocks with arrows. It's against the law, but it also doesn't practice leave no trace. It takes away from the aesthetics of the wilderness. Yes, there's a trail there. There are signs of mankind, but the idea is to keep that as low as possible. Don't spray paint rocks. Not cool. So at around 0.8 miles, trail's going to split. Fork going to the left, going to the right, straight ahead. You want to go straight ahead through the fence. Shortly after you go through the fence, you're going to start getting some elevation gain. That picks up and it gets more and more steep as you get further into the trail. It's nothing too bad. You can see it in the video here. After about 1.5 miles, you're at the cave, and it looks like this. couple of things about when you're in the cave itself. It's popular. There's going to be a lot of people. There's no way around it. So just be mindful that everybody's there for that picture. Go in, they usually have some type of a line formed, wait your turn, get your picture, and then get out of the way, let the next person get theirs. You're going to share it. Doesn't matter when you go. The other thing is I've read a lot of reviews and heard people say that it gets really scrambly at the end, like you're, rock climbing. I didn't see that at all. I don't know if the trail's changed over the years, but I didn't have any problems. No points where I had to climb anything. It was just hiking. Saw people with their kids, saw people with their dogs. It's not a difficult trail. Anyway, hang out, get your pictures, enjoy your accomplishment, getting to the cave, and then head back the way you came. I will put in a side note that going down is a little more difficult than going up. There's a lot of loose rocks, and you just want to be careful on the way back. A lot of people say going down is harder than going up. I took hiking poles. They help with your knees on the way going up and going down, and you can also use them to kind of brace and get better stability on your way down. That's really all there is to it. Very popular, very crowded. That's actually why it's taken me so long to go to it. But I really kind of enjoyed it. Short hike, beautiful. The area is just, the superstitions are incredible. And the cave itself was really photogenic, really impressive. I was pleasantly surprised. Highly recommend this hike. If you haven't been there, go check out the Wave Cave. That's it. We're done. Wave Cave is actually not you're going to end up at Peralta Trail. Yeah, that's bullshit. You don't want to know that. Parking area is not too... Is that what I'm talking about? And probably 5-6 cars. Either way, go to the website. Gives information. So best time to hike. A little under a mile. It was 0.8 miles on my GPS. The trail forks off into 3 directions. There's a lot of loose rocks. Why can't I say loose rocks? No, that sounds like bullshit. It sounds like I'm lying. So today, we talk about the Wave Cave Trail. What is the Wave Cave Trail?